Hello, dear students of grade 5. My best students in the school, as I always say. This is Muhammad Qasim, your science teacher. And today we will complete our talk about the planets, especially the inner planets of our solar system. Today we have Venus. Well, this beautiful planet that you see from the Earth in the night is very shining. We will know why and other information today. Let's start. Well, as you know, Venus is the second planet from the Sun, the second planet in our solar system from the Sun. It's about the same size of Earth. It's about the same size of Earth. But Venus rotates in the opposite direction. Venus rotates in the opposite direction of the Earth. In the opposite direction, if the Earth rotates from, do you remember, from west to east? So Venus rotates from east to west. Okay, how it much similar to Mercury? As Mercury, Venus is very hot and dry. And how it is different from Mercury? Venus has an atmosphere made of thick swirling clouds. Thick swirling clouds. They are very hot, by the way, and there are strong winds and lightning. So, its atmosphere made of thick swirling clouds, and there are strong winds and lightning. So the clouds of Venus are very hot and toxic. Very hot and toxic. They reflect the sunlight very well. This makes Venus one of the brightest objects in Earth's night. So we now know the reason which make Venus one of the brightest things in our sky at night. Why? Because the clouds of Venus reflects the sunlight very well. And by the way, these clouds also hide the surface of Venus. So you can see the surface of Venus. Look at these two different pictures, this with clouds and this without clouds. So how scientists try to know the surface or photograph the surface of Venus? Yes, by using space probe. Space probe, yeah. So how they made this picture? By using the space probe, as I told you, the image was made by using a radar data. The image was made by using a radar data from a space probe. Of course, the color were added by a computer for a better viewing after this. And now, we have a simple question here. What makes Venus look so bright? What makes Venus look so bright? Yes, because of its clouds that reflects the sunlight very well. And if you know that the gravity is related to the weight of any person is affected by the gravity of the planet, of course. If you know that an astronaut that weight about 480 pounds on Earth, how do you think it will weight on Venus? If you know that Venus almost 9/10 of the Earth's weight. So the astronaut will also have 9/10% of its weight. It's a simple question. Try to draw it here if you get the point.
But up close, it's a very different world. Venus is about the same size as Earth, just slightly smaller. Its structure is also nearly identical, with an iron core, a hot mantle, and a rocky crust. The crust of Venus, however, is dotted with thousands of volcanoes, including Maxwell Montes, a volcano almost as tall as Mount Everest. Venus also has a thick, layered atmosphere. It's full of clouds that rain sulfuric acid and whip around the planet at speeds up to 224 miles per hour, faster than some Category 5 hurricanes. The atmosphere is so thick that it creates a surface pressure similar to what it would be about half a mile deep in the Earth's oceans. This in the Earth's oceans. This pressure is heavy enough that a human standing on Venus's surface would be crushed. The atmosphere is made of greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide, which create an extreme case of global warming. They trap the sun's heat, causing surface temperatures to rise over 880 degrees Fahrenheit, making Venus the hottest planet in the solar system. Venus is so inhospitable, neither humans nor spacecraft are able to survive the planet's surface. But some scientists speculate that Venus wasn't always so unwelcoming. From roughly 2.9 billion to 715 million years ago, global temperatures on Venus may have been just a few degrees cooler than Earth's are today. And scientists theorize that the surface may have contained shallow oceans that could have held enough water to support life. Today, life may still exist in Venus's atmosphere. About 30 miles up in Venus's clouds, where the temperature and surface pressure are similar to those on the surface of Earth, scientists have observed strange dark streaks that appear to be absorbing ultraviolet radiation, a phenomenon that could be evidence of microbial life. Life may struggle to survive in the atmosphere of Venus, but it is this unforgiving environment that's made Venus an icon of beauty. It reflects 70% of all the sunlight that reaches the planet, which is why Venus shines more brightly than any other planet or star in the night sky. While more than 40 unmanned spacecraft have visited this infernal world, Venus, so illuminated in the darkness of space, still has much to reveal.
And now it's time for our Earth. Yes, our home, our planet. It is the third planet from the Sun. It is also the solar system's largest rocky planet. It is the largest rocky planet. Yes, of course, in the inner planets because the outermost of them are gas. Now, the Earth is the only planet that has liquid water on its surface. In fact, about 30% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, with oceans, as you know. The Earth is wrapped by a layer of gas. Of course, it is the atmosphere. It's about 150 kilometers thick. This layer of gases, or the atmosphere, make life possible on this planet. So, the atmosphere make the life possible. Why? What is the reason that the atmosphere make the life possible on Earth? Well, number one, it filters out some of the sun's harmful rays. It filters some of the sun's harmful rays. It is also contain nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. And these gases are important for any life. Also, the plants and animals use these gases to breathe. The Earth is the only planet in the solar system that known to support life. It means no other planet could support life till now. Very well. We will talk about the moon tomorrow, inshallah. This is enough for today. See you next time. Bye.